What's up guys, Lucas here, and we're training today. This is actually my apartment gym, which I think I've done a YouTube at before. It's actually not a bad gym. And I train here when, want to get away from a lot of people, like a big commercial gym. So today we got back, and this gym actually has enough to do a good back workout. The only body part I'm probably going to do here is legs, because I would need more selectorized equipment. But I'm going to do back, like 4 to 5 exercises. If you are subscribed to my email list, you got my email newsletter. I'm 16 and a half weeks out, 271 pounds. And my shoulder is doing better. So thank you to people who DM'd me, support and well wishes. It's doing a little better. But we're going to start with back. Pull down. So my back philosophy basically start with a pull down, and usually I sandwich 2 rows and then end with a pull down. So pull down, 2 rows, pull down, and depending on how I feel, I'll get some low back in there too. Without further ado, back down. Oh. 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 You feel me, right? Alright, so look, Raphael, give me my hands real quick. Guys, look at my hands. So most people got the tight grip like this, which is, it's okay. You'll feel your back, but you're going to feel it more if it's a loose grip like this, okay? And ideally, I would have straps. I think I do got straps. I just got to get them out of my bag. So, most people tell me that back and legs are probably the hardest body parts to train. But back, especially because it's the one muscle when you train it, you can't see it. Obviously, you can't see it working. Okay, so here's a couple of quick tips for you guys for back training. First of all, have a loose grip. Okay, because if you have a real tight grip, it's forearms and biceps. You're not going to activate your lats as much. And I definitely recommend wearing some sort of straps, wrist straps, okay? That's just going to help you use your back more. Tip number 2 is always get full extension up or forward, depending on what exercise it is. Always get full extension up or forward, and then when you start to fatigue, you just go, so like for pull downs, start to fatigue, you just don't go as far down. But always get that full extension to stretch your lats. And then tip number 3 is really like in between each set, stretch your lats. Just like this or, something similar. Also deep tissue massage really helps too, because it breaks up adhesions in your back and the rest of your muscles, which allows for more blood flow, which allows for more growth. So those are some quick tips. Okay guys, like I said, this is obviously my apartment gym, which is really good for an apartment gym, but the equipment is limited. So if you have limited equipment, or if you train at home, you're obviously going to do a lot of dumbbell work. So I'm going to do dumbbell, single arm dumbbell, superset with cable pullovers, where the form is really hard to get down if you're not used to it. But I'll try to explain it as best I can. So let's start with dumbbell. And then remember, a superset is 2 exercises done back to back with no rest in between. So here we go. Notice my back is flat. It's not going like this. And I'm using super lightweight too. So it's not about the weight. It's about the feel in the muscle. Oh, actually, here's a really big tip. If you're trying to build muscle, people always, they try to go as fast as they can with weights, you know? And I'm like, dude, slow it down. You burn fat during cardio, not during weights. So when you're weight training and you do one arm at a time, you don't gotta go left and right away. Chill. Catch your breath and then go. You know? And then if you're trying to burn fat, you do cardio later. You know, the weights is to build muscle, not burn fat. You gotta separate them. Okay, ready? Okay, keep filming, Raphael. And then straight to cable pullovers. You can use a straight bar too. I've seen people use dumbbell, you know, across the bench, which I don't like, but okay, so this one's hard to get down because most people I see, they just do their triceps. You don't want that. So take these things off. So your elbows should be in a fixed position, meaning they don't move throughout. That's what the word fixed means in lifting. Okay? So you see how as I pull down, I'm puffing out my chest and I'm pulling to my crotch, basically. And this is going to work your lats, low lats. So as you pull the rope down, you're kind of like humping the air, basically. As you pull the rope down, puff out the chest. Whew. And that's a killer burn. Cut. What kind of music? You gotta play. Okay, guys, I'm finishing up with lower back. So the reason I like to finish with lower back instead of start, because if you start with deadlifts, then it's going to fry your low back, and you're not even going to be able to finish the back workout, okay? So for low back, I usually alternate between hyperextensions, which I'm not even sure if this gym has, and then partial deadlifts. Okay, I know you guys see me do partial deads. It's just not, you're not taking the bar from the ground, and then when you come up, instead of just standing straight up, you're really squeezing or flexing your scapula, pinching your scapula together, and that's going to work the actual muscle instead of just standing straight up. Okay, so we're going to finish with that, and then after that, I'll do another little recap of what I did in this very, very abbreviated apartment gym workout. I actually gotta load this all the way, bro. Okay. Yeah.